Hey, what's up, Shadowguns? Awall here. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to increase your KD in Shadowgun War Games. I've played a couple hundred games in the closed beta. I've played a number of games here in the launch version, and I've had between a 5 to 10 KD with most characters in the game. Like I got a 5.9 KD with Revenant, who I'll be using in this gameplay video, and I'm going to teach you the best practices you need to know for this 5v5 team shooter to increase your KD and to make yourself more efficient, specifically in Team Deathmatch, which is the mode I'm playing right now. So let's go. So first things first, what you don't want to do is go exactly where all of your allies are going at the very beginning of the game and just dive right into the most heated battle and action. What you want to consider is going to a flanking position like this, and then picking out a target that's more vulnerable like I'm doing right here. And then you can get a quick kill, you can reload, you can heal, etc. Did you see how easy that was for me to get that kill? And I was never at risk in that situation of dying. Now, I know that I'm the tank, and, you know, in a lot of team configurations, if you're on comms and what have you, you may want the tank to be out front, of course, taking the majority of the damage, but that isn't necessarily always going to be the case. The tank in this game, you know, unless you have a Revenant, unless you have a healer that's with you that's super reliable that can keep you up, it's going to be pretty difficult for you to actually stay alive. Your ability to reduce damage is great. The fact that you have 200 HP is great, but at the end of the day, you need to look out for yourself at this point in the game because there is no team mode or group mode. So what you're going to do is focus on flanking, picking targets that are vulnerable, and if you run into a 2v1 situation like I just did there, run away. Don't try to 2v1 anybody with any character, even the tank character in this game. Notice how I ran away, I knew where the health pack was, I got my health pack, and now I'm going to get back in the action, and I'm going to flank the enemy with full health and kind of catch them off guard. They're not there with their ally anymore. They're having to run from me. Those are the sorts of situations you want to be in to increase your KD. And now that I'm going to push in and get more aggressive, I've used my damage reduction ability, and now I'm going to chase this target down. I'm going to slow him. Don't know if I caught him there with the slow. Looks like he got away. But the point is, he's on the run, and I'm at the advantage right now in this situation. So that's exactly where you want to be. Now that I'm done chasing down that enemy and I didn't get that kill, I'm thinking, okay, well, I need to go get a health pack. I need to re-up on my health before I re-engage in a fight. That would put me at an advantage in the next situation. So I'm going to run around the map. I'm going to go find the next health pack. I'm going to go try to find an enemy out of position. And here we go. Here's some health for me. I'm not full health. I'm at 130 out of 200, so I really don't want to fight unless I can get a good fight like this one, where I'm up against a support character that can't necessarily DPS me down. You see how I'm just kind of picking my spots, putting myself into a favorable position as often as I can, getting kills like that. Then immediately going for health packs. Notice how I'm immediately running away. I knew I was being shot, but I ran away there instead of engaging. Just because you're a tank, just because you're an assault, just because you're a flanker, doesn't mean you always have to be tanking, you always have to be assaulting, you always have to be doing what your primary role is. It's okay to run away. It's okay to go get more ammo. It's okay to come back around when you're in an advantageous position. These modes, it is just as important not to die as it is to actually get kills. It might even be more important not to die as it is to get kills, to be perfectly honest. So that's one thing that new players really need to keep in mind. And I think once we have more properly, you know, built out group modes and what have you, then we'll be able to really put together some, you know, multi-Sarah, multi-tank compositions, be able to do some cool team fight tactics that you wouldn't otherwise be able to normally do, which would be neat. But in the meantime, those sorts of tactics are not available because you can't do pre-made groups. So notice how my allies were going in one way. I immediately ran the other way, and I'm going to flank from the other direction. You see how that worked out for me? Now I caught this Sarah out of position, and this gives me the opportunity to get an easy kill. See how that works? Wherever your allies are going, just don't leave them behind, but go ahead and flank from a different angle is what I'm doing. A lot of people are like, well, how come you left us, bro? No, don't leave your allies. If you notice they're going one direction, just go through the other door and head that other direction. And then you can pinch the enemy in that situation and get a kill. I haven't died yet. I mean, me saying that probably will curse me and I'll probably die here. Whoa, that's a 3v1. I gotta run. So notice how there was a 3v1. I didn't try shooting the enemies and then engaging. I just ran straight up. And I'm going to continue to run because I'm way outnumbered here. And I could definitely die if they chase me down. So I'm going to see if I can go, you know, heal up. If I can get myself into an advantageous position. They are really chasing me down. I'm going to actually use my ability to run away, get the health pack. There it is. And continue to run. I really don't want to give up this kill unless I have to. And they're wasting all of this time chasing me down while I re-up on my abilities and I re-up on my ammo so that I can run in here and get another easy kill on Sarah. Oh, well, I got 2v1 there. But do you see how I occupied that enemy Revenant who was just running behind me the whole time, wasting his time? He didn't even get the kill. He didn't even get the kill. And so that's one thing that you can do in this game is run around, pick up health, re-up on your abilities, and what I was hoping to show you is that in so many situations, you can then turn it around and you can then turn it around and then just straight up kill the person that's chasing you down because you have full health, you have full ammo, you have full abilities, and you just now have the advantage where they got kill hungry and you're punishing their aggression. So this is the rotation, guys. It's flank, pick up items, flank. Flank, pick up items, flank. Over and over and over again in team deathmatch, and you'll have a relatively high KD. That game, my number of kills wasn't that high, so my score, this is actually the first game I've ever not been MVP, probably because I was doing commentary and telling you strategy at the same time. But notice my KD, it's a 7-to-1 KD, all right? So I may not have been MVP that game, we won, I had a 7-to-1 KD, and that's how you do it. If you want more Shadowgun War Games content on the channel, be sure to subscribe. I've got tons of videos already here in the playlist. Come check it out and come join my community. Adios amigos and have fun playing the game.